Alright, good evening. We're doing some back testing, and I have really good energy from this. Okay, I just want to speed run and show you guys what I'm doing right now. So internal trading, kind of what I'm doing right now is internally trading, right? I'm just using everything that I know possible to trade, right? So let me see this. So I am creating a mantra that I'm gonna read to myself every single day. And it kind of starts like this. This is nowhere near finished, but internally trading, this is what I'm thinking right now, and I'm trying to talk to y'all and show y'all. Do whatever you have to do to get a good read on the market. There's no right or wrong way. Do whatever you have to. Do whatever you have to do to get a good read on the market. You know how to use every tool, ICT concept, and multiple other ways to support a model. There is no wrong or right way, but never let the market make you invest irrationally or make an irrational decision. And that is what I'm going through right now. What I've come across is just use whatever you have to interpret the market. I am very seasoned. I know exactly what to look for, exactly what to do. It's just a matter, because I was so caught up in, oh, this has got to be the right way, this has got to be the right way. And it's just like I've come across so many different things, and I know how to interpret this market. It's just a matter of following rules. So yeah, I just want to go through this and just to genuinely show you guys some results. So I just want to speed run. So what we have done is we had candle 1, candle 2 we have swept, we have stayed with inside this wick, and now we have closed above this range. If we stay above this range, I think we are going to trade inside of this premium wick, or so that's why I kind of fibbed it up. Alright, cool. So if we stay above that, I'm looking for buys. If we, let me just draw an EQ line. So now let's go into the hour. And this is what we're looking at. So this is like our general ranges. Alright, cool. So as soon as we close below this range, I'm thinking it's permissible to take sells. So I want to see how we manipulate off of this. Plus we still have to see the 930 open. 930, 3, 6, 9. Alright. So right here we are still above this range. So let's see what we can do from here. Alright. Cool. So I'm looking for buys. I do not want to see this little wick right here get ran. So let's see what we can do. I don't really like the price action of that, so let's wait and see. So really we're just looking to go to equilibrium of this previous wick on the daily chart. I really like the looks of this. Holy shit, we can really go up. Since we have so much room right now, I think we could go somewhere like that, maybe. Great. So we are at a order block right here. Let's see how we react off of this. Okay, great. So we are still above this wick, which we can still manipulate this wick. I just want to have a really good entry right here. So we are now at EQ with that wick. Alright, so it's already 2 o'clock. I would have been out. So for something like this, we could have damn, there it was. So we basically held so we held on this that's right. So we're looking at these 2 up close candles right here. I'm kind of using that as an order block. So we close below 50, or the bodies close below equilibrium, which is kind of what I don't want to see. But we came back up, and we then yeah, so there it was. So using these 4 candles as an order block, we come down, we stay above equilibrium. That's what I want to see. And as soon as we would have done that, that could have been our possible entry. Somewhere like that. Then we could have just waited until we crossed the 20 EMA, which would have been right there. 2.25 risk to reward. Alright, cool. So it was the right trading thoughts, right idea, just couldn't formulate an entry. So that was Tuesday. Here we are going into Wednesday. I'm just very excited because I've had this previous session was very, very good. I've found a bunch of stuff. So this is going to be 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Let's go on the daily, see what we see. So I still want to see us stay bullish of this. This is so important because candle 1, candle 2, and you can't really see it, but I'm just really used to candles without borders. So this right here is where our body is. So we went below, closed above the previous wick, and then from right there we came down, tried to push down, we couldn't, and then we closed above this body. So what am I looking at from here? I'm still kind of looking at this previous gap. I would like to go to equilibrium and take out this previous wick. But I still kind of want to use this. So now let's go into that hour. Actually, let's look at the 4 hour for a second. All right, cool. So basically what I'm trying to see right here is if we stay above right here, this equilibrium, I want to see this candle close up, possible retrace, and then continue for this previous wick. So if we close below equilibrium, our draw on liquidity would be this gap right here. And that is only if we strongly close below this equilibrium range. So because if we sweep, which we already have, so we've already swept. If we can close below here, we would have a, what is that, like a 70, 65 point range or so. Not really thinking that's going to be likely. So I really just want to see us stay above this equilibrium to then go up. But I do feel like there is liquidity down here because we have not swept these wicks right here. So let's see how, oh crap. So it's now 8:45, 9:15. We filled in this gap right here, which could fuel a reversal. Wow. So my draw is completely bullish as long as we stay above this. Because if we close below, that can be used as manipulation to fuel us to hit this gap or this low. So let's see. And just keep on constantly saying to yourself, don't have to take a trade today. Don't make the market force you to make any logical decision. Alright, so it is 12:42. I told myself I'm going to be done trading at 1. So I can work on my mantra. So I do see this gap right here. I would want to see something very fast. Let's see. So now we have filled in this gap. We haven't really sweat anything to bring us up any higher. So if we can close below that and have a change in the state, this would be like our protected swing. So let's see. Oof. So I'm looking bearish right now. So this is kind of a riskier trade. So as soon as we kind of close below these lows, I'm going to be looking to move to break even. But all right, I think that's going to be a trade. But our reaction at this range is going to be very, very strong. Man. So this is looking like a good displacement candle on the 3 minute, 1 minute, and 30 second. Here we go, let's see. Bro, come on. They can't handle all the sauce. Oh my gosh. Bro. Well, anyways, I have been having a couple of audio issues. And I've been trying to figure that out. So let's see. Alright, so I am going to go break even or take a very small loss. Let's see what happens. Plus you can see how these moving averages are moving together. That is a very key strength point. So if we close over that, I'm definitely out. So the EMAs are crossing, which is meaning that there's like a bunch of conflict going on. Mother sucker, boy. What is that? 10 o'clock news? So this was Wednesday. Alright, so I am just writing down plus 3.5 risk to reward, but if I knew that there was news at 10 o'clock, which is one of the disadvantages of backtesting, I probably would not have taken this trade. But that just completely validates all of my analysis. Holy cow. So that's gonna be the trading day. I think I have time for one more trade to bust it down completely. One more time. So let's go into next day. So it is now 8 o'clock. So with me and what I've kind of found, like psychologically, is me trying to 100% follow into a strategy. Oh, I need to do this, need to do this, need to do this. It takes away all of what I've learned through these past 4 years. So if I can just come on here and use every tool that I can, and just in the back of my head tell myself, do not let this market make you, do not let this market force you to make any logical decision. Because if I do that, I'll let this market have the power over me. So I'm using every single tool that I have to get a read on this market, which is in depth. That is my edge, right? So instead of just trying to do this thing, it takes away all of what I've learned. Dude, if we do that, that's gonna be like 600.444. Yeah. So what I'm kind of realizing right here is, so it looks like we have swept. We have closed back below this range. I'm not getting a lot of reads on the daily. I'm just going to use that as my buy side draw. And then we also have a gap. Let's try and do this on the 12-hour. And also we have so as long as we stay below this, we could look for sells. And honestly, we could aim for here, or yeah, I think that's a good draw. So let's just bust it to the, and honestly, using a fib is not gonna hurt anything here. Just to kind of see where we're at. Ooh. So basically I'm using this line right here. If we close above this line, it would be smart to aim up. So we also have a 2-hour gap available. I just feel so good right now, bro. I feel like ebb and flow, like, because I'm able to use everything that I've learned to formulate a trade. It's like I feel like me trying to ball up into this perfect, like, you have to do this or this. If I can just get on here and go, I feel like that helps me out a lot. Alright, so I am using the equilibrium right now as well, because if we close below, since we already manipulated this high and this high, what I mean by manipulation, we went above and we've closed below. Alright. I think we're ready to rock and roll, man. Because we haven't really swept anything down here. So if we move above here, we're looking to catch a move there. If we stay below this, we still got 930 open too. And I don't like to trade open, like I need at least 9 minutes for it to breathe. That's just like what backtesting has shown me. Alright, so it is time. Dadgum. So what we did was we busted down, came back up, filled in this gap, came down. So I want to see us stay under this equilibrium price. So since we're not respecting this fair value gap, I'm just going to the next thing that I see, which would be this order block right here. This order block is just comprised of these two candles, these two up close candles. See, I gotta see a movement down like that. Alright. So this is a logical trade right here. This is a good, solid trade. Because we are below this right here. I just don't know where a perfect stop loss placement is going to be. So let's see. Alright, so this is going to be kind of different. I want to kind of use this 20 EMA as a... There we go. I want to use this EMA as a stop loss. That's going to sound crazy. Alright, so we have already hit this right here. I really do not think that we're going to expand much further. So this could be... We could get out right here for a 1-to-1. Or we could wait and move this to break even. Damn, I should have taken that one out. Could have gotten out of 50 points. So just hypothetically, right? I just want to see what would have happened if we would have went, if our stop loss would have went above this order block, to see what would have happened. I don't think we have enough liquidity to get us down. I think it would have been more ideal to just get out here, or there, because we're rejecting off of this line perfectly. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Alright, I think I found something very powerful here. So this is gonna be quick back testing session. Hope you guys found this informational. So yeah, here, let's just see. Yeah, so we would have gotten stopped out anyway, so taking that 1R would have been more ideal. So yeah. Alright, hope you guys found this information. I'm going to upload this tonight. I'll be on the charts live trading tomorrow, Friday. Peace out.